I need to make some music. You know, actually, let me see. That's not bad. Whoa, that's loud. Alright, that's fine. Who is that? Well, this Jersey. 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 I haven't logged in all day. So. I am going to pull for Unzen, but before that... Unzen? Unzen? Unzen. Unzenos. Oh, why am I paying for research? I can't be paying for research. I can't afford that right now. Build? Oh, God. I don't know if I'm going to have enough cubes to get it. You know, there was a time not long ago when I had like 800 cubes. Not that long ago. Yeah, okay. Max? Can't afford Max. Oh, God. Please. Okay. I can't afford this. I can't afford to even do the fucking pulls for Unzen. Oh no. These will give me some more coins. I think I get some more coins from doing dailies too. Let me just go through everything. Oh. Do you want to see my new favorite button? It's my new favorite button. You want to see it? I know, I'll save it. Do this one first. Go. Oh, man. I like every time I've tried to do. Every time there's been a UR event. Every time there's been a UR event, I've had no problem at all getting one. Sometimes like on just like the first like 3 pull or 5 pull. But no, man. This one for some reason is just real rough. It's just been like I was confident that cubes would be the problem, but coins is always a problem. Having enough coins for these pulls. I've never been in this position to like have to scrunch. That's not true. There's been a couple times I've not gotten a pull from the banner But for the most part, it's been pretty simple for me. But I feel like the rates are getting harder. I've got one. I mean, you saw I did 145 pulls so far, and I've gotten one Owari. One. And I feel like for just a regular super rare, like, what's that, at least 1%? If I've done 145, that's 0.75%. That's rough, man. Conceivably, I mean, I got lucky getting the Owari. Conceivably, I could have just not. And still be chasing her. That would suck. I mean, I want Unzen because she's the UR, and you know that she's going to be good. And maybe down the line, I want a Sakura, blah, 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 with Unzen and Hakuria, blah, 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 blah. But, like, the one I wanted was Owari. For obvious reasons that you can clearly see in the loading screen. Not that, no, Unzen's fine too, but, you know. It's the horns? Maybe it's the horns. I don't know. Anybody in chat yet? No. Just me. Talking to the void. Do we want to do this? Where is it? Where is it? You know, I got the free skin on Unicorn. I don't know if I even like the free skin. Somebody's in chat. Sorry. I've been quiet. It's okay. The nerf skin's okay. I just would like a more mature healing ship. I should have played Aquila. No, I am playing Aquila. Oh. New Saints Row was made for pussies. That's good because I have 3 cats and they would love to play a video game. Love it. You know, right now we could be recording our podcast. Anchors away. Midnight sorties, whatever the hell we were going to call it. So why was it made for pussies? You know, notoriety falls so fast. I gotta say, I don't know if you do, but when Volition closed, on all of the gaming podcasts I listened to, they were talking about how good the Saints Row franchise was, and they would say especially 3 and 4. I don't think 4 was that good. You remember how gangs would chase you until the mission was over? Yeah, I remember that. Like, if you were doing a mission against a certain gang, that gang would rally. Oh, they got like an aggro range now? I mean, that's not because it's for pussies. I don't know. It's not like Saints Row was a hardcore game. Is it possible that's something in like a difficulty slider? Have you tried cranking up the difficulty? Because I mean, maybe that to me sounds like a dynamic difficulty change, right? Like, I think one of the things that people are really looking for right now is fine-tuning difficulty the way that they find difficulty to not be frustrating. I feel like that could be good. Well, just like in terms of the entire franchise of Saints Row 1 was just GTA, but a little more fun. GTA or Saints Row 2 is when they started to make it their own, and it was really good. And I really loved driving around Was it Steelport? I don't remember which one it was in the first one. But that was really fun, Saints Row 2. And Saints Row 3 was fantastic. Saints Row 3 was when they completely owned who they were. Great graphics. Brought it to a new city because they needed more space. Characters were on point. Driving around with Pierce was amazing. Saints Row 4... I mean, we're not here to play Saints Row for the story, but there were some points in Saints Row 2 and 3 that were really good. And Saints Row 4 did not have a great story. Did not have good story moments. And I feel like giving you superpowers and like basically the ability to fly, like it negates weapons, it negates cars, it negates almost everything that's fundamental to having made 2 and 3 fun. Like getting a cool car, blinging it out, getting the gun you like, getting the ride or die next to you want. You don't need any of that. You got fucking superpowers. You're flying like you're Neo. Right? So like being Neo is one kind of power fantasy, but that is I feel like Saints Row 4 was already a fundamentally different game than the rest of the franchise. The issue with the difficulty sliders is there's no persistence. Their only sliders are extra health for enemies. Like right now I'm toting a tow truck repoing gang cars. In other games, the gangs would chase you until they deliver the car. Now you just get out of the area and they just don't chase. You lose all wanted level. I hate it. I want them to try and kill me the whole way. Yeah, if the only difficulty slider is like health for your enemies, that's not really a difficulty slider. That feels, I don't know. I don't want to say it's lazy programming, but it kind of feels like lazy programming. My wife is out of town. Oh, I'm going to show you now. My favorite button. It's my favorite button in the game. This guy right here. Fuck yeah. The only thing is you have to have enough room in your dock for it. See. Okay, is it a military gang or is it the actual military? If it's just a gang, I don't think it should have different mechanics than any other gang. If it's the actual fucking military, like, they should stay on you for a long time. Yeah. I just feel like, thank you, based CEO. Yeah, Azure Lane is good to their players. It is. I just feel like having difficulty change in dynamic ways is one of the things that would make a game more interesting off the bat, because you know what you're going to find difficult and you know what you're not, right? And you know what kind of difficulty you're going to find fun and what you're not. So, like, one of the ones I complain about all the time is, like, Madden or NCAA. And one of the reasons I stopped playing it is because the difficulty is not dynamic in any kind of way, right? You're playing it like, there's basically 4 steps of difficulty, right? So, playing on 3, way too easy for me. Way too easy. You can take almost any team and Super Bowl run. 4, horrendously difficult. And for no other reason than like, what they do is just bring the stats of all of your players basically down 10 points. So what happens is you snap the ball and the offensive line immediately falls over. So you can't run the ball. You have to pass the ball. Except you're always scrambling. And then when you're always scrambling, like, the mechanics of the game force your passing stats to go down based on your scrambling passing stat. Right? But then that makes the receivers blah blah blah. Like, it's dominoes, but it all just comes from the fact that, like, you snap the ball, your offensive line falls over, you're immediately taken on. What doesn't change is the opponent's play calling. And that's where I want the difficulty. I want the opponent to have studied the tape from my last game and know my patterns. I want the game to dynamically respond to what I do pre-snap in a different way. And it does do that between 2 and 3, but not between 3 and 4. Yeah, cheap difficulty, exactly. So it's just like, it's not harder because the computer is smarter. And I mean, I guess it's probably because I'm not playing Madden as like a twitch. Yeah, I'm so awesome in that. I'm playing it as a simulator. Like, I want the computer to try to outsmart me, but it doesn't. It just makes me suck. And that, like, I don't suck. I mean, I do. Maybe the problem is that I don't play it like right? Like, I don't juke all the time. I don't do all this crazy stuff. I read the defense and I take what's available and I play the game. And like, I think Madden is trying to build for like the person who wants to always break a 98-yard run or like a bombed touchdown. I'm not. I'm perfectly happy marching the ball 6 yards at a time. Perfectly happy to do that. Like real football. But that's not what they want to sell, right? They want to sell playing it like Madden, you know? And I feel like the same thing happens in a lot of games. Like in Saints Row, you should have difficulty for them chasing you, how accurate they are with their guns, what kind of guns they carry, right? Not that all of a sudden they're carrying, you know, rocket launchers or anything, but maybe on easy they're carrying fucking revolvers, and on hard they're carrying Uzis. You know? How accurate they are with those weapons then. Their health too. You know? And like, maybe when you're running around a corner, they're smart enough to cut the angle. You know, like you're going to do this pattern, they're going to do this and go straight and, you know. Or maybe they're even, what would be fantastic is if the enemy gang members didn't have independent tracking. If they like tried to like flank you and cut you off as you went around a turn. Because the gang members over here knew you were going to take the corner turn. And so these ones let those ones know. And then boom. Right? I feel like that would be phenomenally more fun. You know? And have the difficulty slide based on that. Be like, I don't want them to have Uzis. I want them to have revolvers. But I want them to be smart. Because for me, the fun is outsmarting the gang chasing me. You know? Or maybe you are playing it where like, I just want to feel like a fucking god. I want them to be dumb as shit. But I want them to have Uzis because I still want to kill them. You know, I want them to have high health, awesome guns, mediocre aim. I want to run around and blast the fuck out of things that are hard to kill because I'm awesome and they can't fucking shoot. You know, like, so you can determine and establish where the fun is for you in your own play. But they can't do that. I don't know why. Nobody does that. Oh, I gotta spend gold. I don't want to spend gold here. I'm gonna spend plans and that. I'm saving every ounce of gold I have for Unzen. Still only 6,500. Oh. Quick retire. Yeah, just retire all the grays. I don't care. Launch. Oh, is it? No. Damn it. Where else can I get gold? Where can I get coins? This is like a pittance. I'm going to get one more pull off of that. Oh, commissions. Okay, I'll get some gold from commissions. That's right. I forgot to do all this. I'm just gonna give this the 8 hour. 450. There you go. Boom. 4 hour for you. Man, so many red skills. No red books. I feel like there's skills that are red now that used to be gold. Or used to be blue. Like, so many things are just being made into red skills just to chew books. I don't have any proof or backup for what I'm saying. I just feel like it. You know, like there'll be a skill that's mostly defensive, but at the end it'll be like, fires level 1 barrage. So it barrages, therefore it's a red skill. Like, oh, no, please. No. Yeah, why not? Let's use some colas. 1,400 of them. Go, 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 go. Yeah, so my wife is away on a business trip. So tomorrow I am working from home because I'll have to pick up the kids. But I'm going to go get some ribs for lunch, bring them home, have them with a beer, and watch TV on my 120-inch projector. And it's going to be a fucking great day. I love my wife, but I cannot wait to do this. Yeah, I'm sure I have some blue and purple ones to roll in. God, I wish this one was Live 2D. I love this skin. This is fucking fantastic. I wish it was Live 2D. Yeah, we'll rent this. It's like, I know the meme of this game is the anime boobs. But man, Kashino just takes it over the friggin' top. Let's go see this. Animated skins are a scam. I don't know. I feel like I don't know how much difference there is between an animated skin and a launch Live 2D. A lot of the launch Live 2D are not that awesome. Not that awesome. Pretty restrictive, and like the animation is not that great. I feel like I would rather have an animated skin than a launch quality Live 2D. But like you're saying, we get spoiled by Live 2D. The Live 2D has gotten really, really good. Some of these are fantastic. Like the interactivity, the way they put the ring on the finger if you've married them. Like there's some of them you can play with the stuff they wear. Oh my god, look at it spilling out. Oh my god. I feel like I should buy a Kashino skin. Not because I'm into cows or these proportions. They're just so funny. The problem is, like, this will get an eye roll. This will get an eye roll. This will get a bit more than an eye roll. Especially when it does this. Yeah. I just feel like this is a skin. It just keeps going. I feel like this is the kind of skin I should buy just because it brings me joy. And not in any of the ways anybody looking over my shoulder would think. It's fucking hilarious. Was there a click to get the... So... Okay, is that what happens when you do the special touch? Don't think too much. Just don't think about it too much, Kashino. Just don't think about it. I got 9k more. Let's give it another shot. We're at 150. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough coins to even... do... God, I've gotten so many fucking Notoris. Alright, what happened there to Julio? What's happening here? I think I have to turn this off and turn it back on. Something's going on here. this. Let's close this out. Yes, everybody, it's BlueStacks. You'd have never guessed, just like everybody else on the internet streaming Azure Lane or any other digital game, it's BlueStacks. I never drink beer. But this is like a lemony thing. It's kind of like a radler. In Germany, they brew lagers, usually lagers, sometimes a light ale, with like grapefruit or lemon for summer, because that way it gives it a really crisp bite. It's great. And this is kind of like that. You do need to set up BlueStacks. BlueStacks is pretty good. You get some weird stuff like this where it lags for some reason. There we go. You know, Azure Lane's really good with the touch interface. But yeah, I just feel like I've got like the dual monitor thing, you know, like to have a game playing or something happening and then have to like be down here on my tiny little phone. And then I set the phone down and then I lose focus on it, right? That's what I do. Just have this running in the background, talk about something else. You could even like go on further and just have it be like you and the ship girl. Hey, how's it going, Cashy? Yeah, you could? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bring this down. Oh god, I'm huge. Oh, what is this? I don't do this. Skip. I don't know this minigame, man. Quit the minigame? Yeah. Great. Cool. This one? Is this story mode? No, there's not. There's no story. Yeah, why not? Oh no, they won. Oh, this has the Unzen thing for grinding. Oh, I should pay attention to that. Hi, Owari. Yeah, Owari might be on like my new short list of like real good ship girls. Quit the game. Oh yeah. Oh my god, how many days behind am I? I don't think I'm all the days behind. Do I get coins for this in any way? Because I need some coins, game. I don't need cat boxes I never open. I need some coins. Skip. What even is this? I don't even understand this game. Oh, it says what my next one's gonna be. So I would do like this, that, this, if there's 3. Oh no. No. I feel bad. It's somebody's job to come up with these mini games, and it's somebody's job to do. I do like the pixel art. I mean, whoever does this stuff does a good job. I just, you know, it's not for me. Yeah, skip the tutorial. What do I do? Exactly. That's 100% what it is. I'm not gonna expand. I'm not gonna use this anyway. Done. Missions? Not coins. Shit. I need C2 with Kawakaze. All right, let's pull what we can and then do C2 with Kaukaze. 3 more. Do I know how many? What's the time it takes for Kaga? Great, thanks, Kaga. Guess what I didn't fucking need? Kaga. Quick retire, everybody. Bye. Kaga. Shit. Roll Kaukaze. All enemies. Repeat. So, you want to talk about international economics? Tell me something interesting about economics and international economics. Genuinely interesting. Knowing I've taken micro and macroeconomics, like, so obviously I know everything. Something genuinely interesting. Genuinely. I will say, international economics. For as often as I like to tell you that I don't see much of a difference between economics and social studies. The thing with social studies is it's almost always confined to the culture, confined to a single culture. Right, so like social studies, study comes out in the USA. It is impossible to generalize the results of that social studies finding to almost any other culture. It might even only be relevant to the subculture that you studied in the US. So, like, if you did your study in the South, and you used college students, like, your results may only be relevant to Southern college students. Might not be relevant for anybody outside that, right? What having an international market does, and using market forces and market change and market dynamics as a stand-in for human behavior and human interaction, you're able to study the social interaction between different cultures in a way that you can't in a social studies environment. Like, the market is usually dumb bullshit that rationalizes an economics degree, but I think that's the one area in which it could be genuinely relevant. So that's the most interesting thing I can say about international economics. I really want to study it because I want to get a grad degree in international trade and study trade between US and Japan. Maybe even get more granular in the animal. You fucking should. You fucking should. I've been telling you fucking should for 2 goddamn decades. You fucking should. Get at least a goddamn master's for free. You can. Like, it may take a little while, but you've been there 2 decades. You could have gotten it by now. For free. I got a degree for free. You could do it too. There's no fucking reason I have a philosophy degree. No fucking reason at all. Other than that it was free and I was bored before I had a wife and kids. I wasn't just bored. I graduated and, it's really hard to meet people after you've graduated. And I wanted to meet people roughly 5 years younger than me, so I went back to college. I got another degree to get laid a little more. Hey, what are you gonna do? At least I didn't pay for that degree or pay for that action. I don't know. Maybe in retrospect I shouldn't have. That was some messy shit. In 2 years I start talking about exes. Why do you need to talk to somebody in the business college? Oh, you do econ. Get a master's in econ. Don't we have an economics department? Don't we? Liara. Liara's right over. Liara's right over here. She's holding my wedding ring for me because it doesn't fit my finger. I'm sure there's some psychoanalysis in having my anime waifu statue hold my wedding ring. I'm sure there's some psychology you could put into that. But like, Liara, is it possible that the university he works for might have an economics department? Sorry, I'm being fucking pedantic as shit now. 3 separate econ professors. Oh. Alright. Sounds like you gotta talk to business. I mean, administratively, how they operate is bullshit. Complete bullshit. But as a student, they treated me really nice. I feel like I was getting a really good experience. They honestly had solid advising. Their advisor responded to my emails pretty quickly. Like, I started the MBA program, and like, it was, from a student perspective, it was really good. Have an Anchosi statue where she points out with her arm, and Jen and I use our arm to hold our rings while we clean or cook. Yeah, man. I want to do something like that with a statue, but not Liara, because Liara was $400. And I'm not going to ever hold my headphones and get her arm all scratched up and shit. My ring, fine. That's not going to do a ton of damage. But, like, I want to, like, hang my headphones on, you know? Just, like, whoop. But that'll really wear it out over time. Mixed degree of business, political science, and Japanese. That sounds pretty specialty. And I don't know if that would be free, because if I recall, the free classes, the reason you can take free classes is as professional development, and I don't know how relevant that is to your job. Yeah, I need to get like a 2-foot tall resin statue that I paint myself, because I don't give a fuck if it gets messed up, and it's like $40. But some big like 3D printed thing. Actually, the big 3D printed ones are not that cheap. And it's hard to find like an Etsy seller that does a good one. They all have the lines and stuff. And I know you can sand, but they just... I already have to paint. I have to paint and I don't have paints. So I already have to like go out, research the right paints, buy the right paints, do the things to put on the right paints. Okay, well you could get it for free. But you have to be full-time, that's tough. I don't know. Do any of those departments have the ability to create a custom program? Like I know, I mean this is 15 years ago now, but when I got my master's in English, they would allow you to build a custom program as part of the English department, so long as the majority of the units were from that department, right? So like, okay, there's a certain specialty angle you want to do with your English degree, perfectly fine, so long as the majority of the credits are English and you can take the English test. Like we didn't have what's it called? With the paper you write. You could test. You could do a test, or you could write the big paper at the end. And as long as you could pass the test, or the paper was one that could be properly judged by one of the faculty, you could build a custom course. I mean, you have to clear it by advisors and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, independence. I don't remember what the English department called it. I didn't end up going that way. I don't remember what it was called, but you could set up like your own kind of degree program. And they had a catch-all name for it. Like, you wouldn't get a degree. You wouldn't be able to like create your own name for the program that you invented. There's a catch-all thing, but like it would fit for what you wanted to learn. It was their way of saying like, tell us what you want to learn and we will empower that happening. And not like, you know, not us telling you what you need to know. It's like, you're here for grad degree. You're here to learn something intentionally. Tell us what you are trying to achieve, and we'll try to help you get there. I like that idea. I mean, between business, poli-sci, and Japanese, which is what world foreign languages, like, one of them probably can do that. Probably not language. Maybe poli-sci. Business can definitely pull some bullshit. It's just whether or not they want to. I'm just letting this simulate, but I don't even know if it's counting. I should check that before it gets too far. Man. They need another Bunny Girl event. You know what event they need? I've been saying this for a long time too. They need a fucking Oktoberfest event. Because they have ones where they're wearing like China dresses, traditional, elegant Western dresses. They need a fucking one where they're all wearing like the Oktoberfest dirndls, and like someone can be like growing up in lederhosen. Like, man, that'd be fucking sweet. There's a couple skins that are like dirndl-esque, like Prince Adelbert has one. It's pretty good. Okay, I usually would just do quick retire and say fuck it. These are literally all gray. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and see if we can enhance on here. But yeah, man, Oktoberfest event. That's what the fuck they need. A pro wrestling event. Yeah, man, I bet there's a lot of crossover between people who play this game and are into pro wrestling. Where is Owari? Actually, Owari might be already done. I think she's like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. We'll go up here. Clemenceau. Clemenceau? Whatever. It's French lady. New French lady. Whose art is great! That's the other problem with the skins, man. Skins have to be really good nowadays because the base art on a lot of these, the artists that they're getting to do some of these base skins, they're good artists, man. Some of these base skins are really fucking cool. Some are really sexy. Some are really badass. Some are awesome mix of both. Like, they're fucking great, man. Yeah, man, you can get some luchas in there. You can get some heels, some faces. I don't know what other wrestling terms I know. Yeah, man, I mean, you can easily come up with wrestling themed minigame, wrestling themed maps. Totally see it. All of this work, and I might have gotten enough coins for one pull. Oh, I don't want to spend gems to get coins. I don't want to do that, but I think I have to. I got a few more days. It's like another week, right? I think it's October 4th, so I've got like another 2 weeks. Is it really 2 more weeks of this event? Okay, I don't need to panic yet. I'm kind of panicking, but I don't need to yet. Oh, that's weird. Okay, there we go. Had like a weird delay for a second there. I wonder if that's how it does it? I don't know. That was weird. I thought about streaming all day tomorrow, but I should be responsible. Get some things done around the house I don't really get a chance to do. Exit. You probably noticed by now, I keep using the mouse down over where Like, there's a window of what I'm streaming is, and I'm clicking on the window and dragging the map around for you a little bit. And I'm like, why the fuck isn't it clicking? Okay, good. It hasn't worked for 3 of them. Okay, I don't need to panic then yet. I just like really want the goddamn skin. Not the goddamn Unzen. I've got that one. I've got that one. I've got that one. I need that one. I need this one right here. This is the one I need. Where else can I get coins? I get a Fashion Lucky Pack. That comes with... That doesn't come with coins? What? A trade license. Yeah, I don't want to fucking get the pass. What the hell? Commander level. Man, the random shit they sell in here. I wonder how many of this stuff they sell. I wonder how many commander level boosts they sell. Okay, I mean, maybe I'll play City Skylines at this point. Sorting between 1 victory and Operation Siren gets me 1,000 coins. Let's go. I'm going to do Operation Siren for this. Skip. Go, do a battle. Do I even need to do a battle? Or am I just walking around picking up? Nope, not even with the point where I need to do a battle. It's the point where I get all of my loot and then leave. Alright, go ahead. August. You know, I'm jonesing for CS2, but at the same time, like, I've got a lot of... I got stuff in CS1 I want to finish. What they can't tell you... Like, what I really want to happen is... I want to be able to import my save into City Skylines 2, and I don't think that's possible. Whoops, wrong button. That's what I really want to do. Because I've got maps I haven't finished. You know, I want to finish my city first. And when I say finish, I mean get it to the point where I'm like, I feel like I've put in the things I want to put and done the things I want to do, and I'm just fiddling. You know? I feel like that's where we were on our collaborative playthrough. Like, I had built the things I had wanted to build, and I was just fiddling to the point where I built the pearl necklace area, right? Like, at that point, I was just messing around. 4. Ugh. I just need to do a battle. Come on, let's do it. So tomorrow my lunch, I can go anywhere in town. Part of me wants to like just go buy some shitty food. Like just go buy like 10 Jack in the Box tacos. Not even like the decent tacos from somewhere good. Just 10 shitty tacos. Because it'll be cheap. And just like go somewhere cheap and get like cheap shitty food. But then the part of me is like, no man. Go get some good ribs. We've got a local market here. And outside the market, they set up a big smoker first thing in the morning. And it's all ready to go like around 12 or 12:30. And there's always, it's funny, if you go there at like 11:55 or like 11:50, there's always like a bunch of people just milling around waiting for them to bring the ribs out to the hot bar. Because it's paid by pound and it's cheap, and there's a couple good barbecue places in town that I haven't gone to, and I feel like I should. Like the one you guys went to. I haven't been there before, but like the market's pretty good and it's pretty good value. There's also a place by the state park in the next town over, up in the mountains. That's supposed to be really good too, and really good portions. Like, that's the thing, right? When I splurge, like, once a month for something like this, I want to get quantity and quality, right? Like, I'm willing to pay more to get something good, but I want to make sure I get enough to make it worth the splurge. You know, like, I don't want to, like, pay good money to go out for ribs and get, like, 2 ribs. I did that once at a place there over the mountain. I went to, like, a nice place people had been talking about, and, like, I paid like $25 for their brisket, and they brought out, like, that plate was like, there's fucking nothing on that plate for $24. And I know food's more expensive now, blah 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 blah, but, like, man, it was really disappointing to be like, I'm gonna make it a point to go off-site from work, go somewhere good, treat myself to somewhere I've been looking forward to trying that was supposed to be good, and just, like, so let down. And the food was okay, but, like, that's the thing. When you order good food and, like, the plate comes and the quantity is underwhelming, like, it immediately puts the restaurant on the back foot in my mind. Like, if the quantity is, if it's, like, not what I expected is one thing, but if it's underwhelming, then my expectations for the quality go through the roof, right? Like, okay, if you're going to give me 2 slices of this brisket for $24, it has to be really fucking good brisket. And, like, it was good, but it wasn't really fucking good, which is what they set me up to want, you know, or expect. Which is why I'm at the point, like, okay, I think what I want is a unicorn, and if that's not there, I'm gonna fucking get 8 tacos from Jack in the Box. Like, if I can't have this side, I'm gonna have this side instead. Nothing in the middle. Not gonna happen. Here or here. Nothing in the middle. So on Facebook Marketplace down here, I fleeced a teenager for $70. I got this pile of Switch games. I know you probably can't read these. Includes Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Pretty good one. Been thinking about getting it, but whatever. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remake. Remaster. Good. This motherfucking thing. This is $80 goddamn on eBay. Because it has these 3 games on the Switch. It's got Galaxies, N64, and Sunshine on the Switch. And this was like a first-year game that they didn't make enough of. And so it's $80. You can emulate all 3 of these really easily. And for $80, man. So yeah, just, I paid him $70. This sells for $80 on eBay. Done. That means these 2, the 2 from the pile I want to keep free. This one goes for $30. Sega Genesis Classics. Again, don't need this. Easy as hell to emulate. Emulates on my wife's Miu Mini. Genesis is ridiculously easy. And these are just ports. They're just ROMs. The Switch is just emulating them for you, so don't need those. Yeah, this one, Breath of the Wild. Even when it goes on sale, it's still $40, so I figured, what the hell, I could sell that for $30. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is one of these games, you're like walking through Target, and you see this, and you're like, I've never heard of that. Who the fuck is gonna buy this? What? What? Whatever. And then also came with a Mario Kart 8, which I already sold. I sold Mario Kart 8 for $35, and I already got half the money for the pile back. Poor fucking kid. But he was pleased as punch. He was like, cool, I got $70, awesome. You got Venmo? Yeah, man, I got Venmo. Oh, and 2 of the little 8-bit Duke controllers, the little ones, that are like made for platforming. So it's like for the Switch or Bluetooth, and for the Switch, instead of having like 2 analogs, it's got 2 D-pads. So it's got 2 D-pads, and then the D-pad buttons, and then the regular 4 buttons. They're fucking weird, but they're great for platforming. Because sometimes, like, you're playing a Switch game and it wants you to platform, and you're like, I don't want to use the stupid 4-button thing on the Joy-Con for a D-pad. That's stupid. And an analog stick feels weird for platforming. So, 8-Bit Do made these, where you can, it has the D-pad, but then it doesn't have an analog stick, so I put in a second D-pad. I don't know what the second D-pad is for. But I want to try it for, like, a traditional, like, shooter. We're like walking around running strafing. I want to do that with 2 D-pads instead of with the sticks. Because I don't know what the fuck. Like, I want to play Mass Effect on that thing with the 2 D-pads. I would go grab one, but I'm not wearing pants. Oh, and one more. This one he didn't have a box for. Lego Worlds. It's basically Lego Minecraft, which feels redundant. And I like Minecraft, but playing Minecraft on a console with a no, that sounds tedious as fuck. I know some people love doing it that way. It sounds tedious as hell to me. So I don't know. At this point, I've already got half the money for it back just from selling Mario Kart 8. I kind of just want to take these to like a used game shop and be like, hey. You mean like 150? Or take it to a used GameStop that understands the value of that stupid fucking Mario one. That's way too expensive for some reason. And my plan is to do that and then use the profit to buy Dead or Alive Scarlet. Yeah. Not really. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. No. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. There's always stupid shit I want to buy. It's also my 10-year anniversary in January, so I should probably start saving up for that. I know I'm going to buy her. I just haven't ordered it yet. I got time. The only problem is it's going to take some time to get here from the other side of the world. Because if you're ordering custom work, don't order it in America. Dude, DOA Scarlet is on Amazon Marketplace for like $60. Like, motherfuckers are importing it for $60 or reselling it for $60. I don't know. My problem is, once I see something on sale or know that it's gone on sale, I don't want to pay more than what that sale price was. And there was like a month when Play Asia was clearing out their DOA Scarlet inventory, and they put DOA Scarlet on sale for $30 plus shipping, blah 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 blah, right? $30. And I'm so pissed at having not bought that, because now every time I see it, I'm like, I don't want to pay more than $30. That's a $30 game. I could have gotten that for $30 if I just would have been paying attention, visiting Reddit game deals more often, subscribed. I don't know what I would have done any differently, but like in my head, it's just like I could have bought that game for $30. I don't know why I should pay more than $30. I could have been $30. It's a fucking 4-year-old import that they didn't make enough of. Like, it's not that $30, you idiot. But that's my head. That's where I'm at. Alright, might ditch you all on Monday. Somebody wants to buy Breath of the Wild from me, so gonna go do that meetup on Monday. And then the rest of this is pure profit. Yay! Actually, I probably could take it to Game Shop. Game Shop would give me a decent price for 3D All-Stars. Like, I know selling stuff to GameStop is a ripoff, but like I had a Game Boy Color that I bought for $40 because I was gonna mod it, put in a new screen, put in a new shell, blah 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 blah. But like all the parts was like $150, and I was like, $150 for the mod places, plus $40 I paid for the unit. Do I really need to pay $190 for a Game Boy Color? And to be fair, it's got the original core. It runs the original carts. It's a loving restoration of original hardware. And I'm into that. I have done that. I've done that with this. I reopened this. I fixed the LCD. It fits in here fantastic now. I got metal fucking buttons for it that are... No, they're so much fun. They're great. They feel awesome. This is now a super premium device. I'm 100% there to pay the money to restore something. Why do I want to buy a Game Boy? Why do I want to pay $200 for a Game Boy Color when I got this? This plays Game Boy Color. So I was like, alright, fine, whatever. Maybe I'll sell it on Marketplace, but then I gotta meet people, and they're gonna ask about the condition, they're gonna bring a cart, they're gonna blah blah blah, and hem and haw, and everything. So I took it to a local vintage game shop, and they were like, I'll give you $30. I was like, man, that's fine. I will lose $10 for being a dumbass and not thinking about it before I bought it. That's fine. And even if I didn't, even if you think $40 is a fair value for a Game Boy Color, missing the battery pack, kind of cruddy, and needing a new speaker, right? Even if you were going to plop in a new screen, blah, 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 like the speaker wasn't working great. Even if you consider $40 to be fair value, like the $10 difference to not have to do eBay, to not have to do Facebook Marketplace, to not have to do all that other bullshit, like, I will take that. Fine by me. And like, it's store credit, but I will find, you know me, I will find dumb shit to buy. This is the thing, though. I want to be clear. I know I buy lots of dumb shit. Hold on, let me do this first. I want to be clear. I'm not Brandon. I'm not walking around wantonly dropping $150 on a purchase I may or may not need to use on, you know, I'm banking on the idea that it will be worth later, blah, blah, blah. No. I enjoy the back and forth of like buying and selling stuff and getting a thing, playing with it, having it in my hands, tinkering with something, and then selling it again. And I've been fortunate enough that like a couple years ago, my wife and I, we created separate accounts, and I have my separate account, and I put like $150 in it way back then. And I haven't put anything more into it. I'm still just pulling out from that, buying something to play with, putting money back and forth, and sometimes doing stuff like this, ripping off teenagers on Facebook Marketplace. And it funds that account, and that account funds more like this and other fun things, like that Game Boy Color. And the Wii I have. So like, it's a cycling thing. I'm not just out here wantonly spending dumb money on dumb things. I'm not an idiot. I find it fun. I find it fun to get a new device and see what you can do with it. Like I bought an iPod because I watched Dank Pods on YouTube, and he's like, you know, you could pimp one of these out. These are the really easy to mod ones. You could pimp one of these out for cheap. And I was like, for cheap, you say? For cheap? That's how I like to tinker with things. So I'm excited to open this up. I've never opened up an iPad. So I'm excited to open it up, put in a micro SD card, play with it a little bit, put in a new battery, fix the click coil thing. Like, I'm pretty excited for that. It'll be fun. The other one I can't wait to do, this beefy boy. This is mine from when I was a kid. This is my Game Boy. And I can know it's mine and not my grandma's because it has a little strip of Velcro on the back. And this is what you would use for the Handy Boy. It was a magnifying glass with extra speakers on the side and a light because this thing was fucking impossible to see on. And the way you powered it is on the top. There's a plug-in that went back down and leached battery off of the AA's. And that part would flop around. So I used a strip of Velcro to stick it on. Now I got it here. This one, I don't know. part of me wants to buy a new screen and just put it right in here. Buy a new lens. And I was at the point where I was convinced what I wanted to do was get a reshell for it. But then I watched the Retro Future. He had his DS Lite from when he was a kid. Or one that he had gotten from somewhere. I don't remember which it was, actually. All of that was to get this 1,000 coins. And instead of reshelling it in a new shell, he took the old shell and cleaned it really good. And didn't bleach it. Like, just gave it a really good deep clean. Did some retro bright stuff with UV light. But even when he was done, some pieces were different colors than others. Some had weathered different than others. The lid to it had gotten stickers on it, and you could still see where the stickers had been. And he didn't have the words for it, but I feel like I love that idea. I've never thought about that for the retro console, but I love that idea. It's the same reason that, like, when I want to get a book, my first instinct is to go to a used bookstore. So I can see and feel the creases on it. And sometimes if you're lucky, people have written notes in it or highlight stuff. Like, seeing and feeling that somebody else loved this thing and the story and that it meant something to somebody before me. And that the thing has a history independent of mine. Or has a history that's from before me. I love that thought. And car modders do it too. Some people will find classic cars that have paint issues, weathering issues. They'll fix any rust. But instead of repainting it, they clean all of that up as much as they can. And then they just put a clear coat on it. So that you can clearly see the patina of the vehicle. You can see the life of the vehicle, the wear and tear it had, the love that was put into it. That somebody really fucking used it. Like, this is a 70-year-old vehicle. And it's lived its life. And you can see its life on it. And so I kind of want to do that with this now. Clean this really good. Because it's got gunk from me from 30 years ago. So I kind of want to do that. I want to clean it. Make it nice. Get the new thing so it doesn't have scratches on it. And, like, I don't know, make it feel loved. You know? That's what I think I'm going to do with it. So I won't need a new shell. I can use this one. Anyway. My love of things. Well, not my love of things. My love of the memories that I have with them. God fucking damn it, Unzen! Coins? No, fucking fleet currency. Who the fuck needs fleet currency? I'm at the point where I don't get shit anymore. 10 more days? What are even the last two things I have to do? Let me see. Mission list. Enhance gear. 30 exercises. I can do some exercises. Not like real. Like here, you know? Tag boxes. Enhance gear. I haven't enhanced gear in a while, huh? Yeah. Fuck this shit. The officers, I just completely... It's something in this game I have just completely ignored. Absolutely, completely fucking ignored. Let's go do an exercise. She's playing in cursing the gambling in the wish system. Yeah. Yeah, Genshin's bad. It's a fun game. The monetization's bad. I don't know if it's bad, because it is entirely optional. The gacha is severe. I think that's the way to put it. Well, I didn't think that was going to go that well. Try a little bit harder. And I'm sure there's a wall, right? I'm sure there's a point playing Genshin where, like, you need a better character lineup, or you need a better weapon that's not available in the world and has to be... Let's go with the hard one. I'll try the hard one. has to be from a drop. Like, you need a high level drop quality, right? I'm sure you get to that point, but like, I never did. I just hated that weapons were mixed in with characters. Like, you know, have a system where you need to pull multiple of the same character. Do all that bullshit if you really, really want to. But the idea of having a system where you do that and you do that with weapons in the same pool, oh man, that hurts. I don't want to have to be the same pool. Because that means you're not just pulling the character. The pool of possible pulls is so massive when you do that. It's brutal. I gotta clean my fucking desk. I gotta make an eBay listing tomorrow for that copy of Halo 2. Let me just put it up for a straight auction. Not even do like a buy it now. Just like, fine, whatever I get, I get. I thought it'd be worth $10. eBay says it's worth $160. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, man. Put it up on eBay and let other people decide what they fucking want to pay for it. I think Halo 2 is a $10 game. But if you want to send it in and get it graded and whatever other bullshit, so you're going to pay $160 just because it's sealed, knock yourself the fuck out. I promise I'm not baiting you into a rant. You watch Dank Pods? Dank Pods is great. I don't know. If you're into audio stuff, I'm into like good headphones and stuff. And like playing with, tinkering with things. But if you're into anything like that, it's fucking fun watch. It's fucking fun watch anyway. Richard, I think I sent you that video where he restored that DS Lite without reshelling it. And I've sent you his tour through Japan too. I don't know how to do more exercises. That was enough. Can I trade those merit points in for coins? Can I get coins anywhere in here? Nope. Nope. We'll do this instead. I feel like I always need main gun parts. Sure. Yeah, let's get some of this. Why not? We're here. Nope. 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 I mean, maybe it's at the bottom? Nope. No coins. This is not a coin shop. Blueprints. Batch analysis. Boom. Maybe it's at the bottom. Coins, 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 coins. Nope. Down at the bottom? Nope. 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 Y'all. Oh, thanks. Mementos. Oh, I can't wait to not read the next comic book. This is one of the things that they did for fun. I mean, they got some mild feedback on it, and they just like ran with the ball. I feel like there's a bunch of stuff they do that, like, they got some positive feedback, and now it's somebody's job. Somebody made a couple of these for fun, And I got some pretty good feedback. And now it is somebody's job just to make these. I mean, I'd like that job. It's not a bad job. Fuck, if I know how to draw. Oh man, we're going to go to bed soon. Yeah. Oh, I know where I can get some coins. Yeah, boy. There's the coins. Let's go see. Is that it? Come on, be Unzen. Oh, it's going to be Norfolk, Sussex. Is there more of these? Weekly. Oh man, but this is gonna fill up my dock. Yeah, there's another pull. Let's go. This isn't desperate. You're desperate. 410? I'm gonna leave her on the screen for a minute. I'm gonna do Azure main Unzen wiki. What is the build time? 211? Oh, she's a heavy cruiser. I thought she was a battleship. Oh. 211. Okay. So I was looking at something completely different then. Looking for 211. Missions. Weekly. Claim. Claim. Fine. Yes. Okay, that's one more. Let's just do all of them. We're here. Fill the dock up. Who cares? I don't have money to... Okay, that was quite a bit of coins. Alright, let's... Alright. Looking for 211. Nope. Hyuga. Oh, these two as well. That's what I get for trying to do it myself. Ah, come on! Oh, Norfolk. Alright, alright, alright. Nope. Better be that third one. God damn it, so many fucking Notories. Whatever, yeah, just retire the gray ones too, I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know what else to click on. There's nothing else to click on. 100 gems for 3. Oh. Ow. No. Oh my god, no. Who the hell would ever? I mean, I did once on accident. But who would ever on purpose? I think that's all of my options. I'm out of all of my options. I could do these, but for 100 a pop. Goddamn. You know, I could probably do this not too hard. 5 more? What do I have at 124? Not max level. You got a few right here to do. Boost. Auto. 34? Yeah, sure. Implacable, you're max level. Ibuki? Yeah, sure, you're max level. Zara? Hey Zara, congratulations, you're max level. Breast, congratulations, you're max level. Arizona, look at you. Oh, that's a lot of these things. Wow, what the fuck else am I using for? Congratulations, you're max level. Is that 5? Yeah. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Let's be dramatic here. Oh. We'll know already. Hey, Kent! Oh. Oh, good, another OI. Right as the game starts to fuck up. Oh well, got another OI, that's okay. Alright, the game fucking up tells me what I need to know. Closing this out. Hey. Hey. He's still there? That was as creepy as I felt like it was going to be. Hey. Hey, Alex. Can you tell if I had a few beers? Beers? I've had a few beers. Yeah, it's too late to open up another game. Too late, I gotta finish this too. I got 20 more minutes to finish that beer. My bedtime's 11 o'clock. If I stay up past 11, it's not a good day tomorrow. Yeah, there's nothing else to open up. I'm just gonna go fart around the internet for 20 minutes before I go to bed. Which means I'm gonna say goodbye. Have a good night, buddy. It's cool hanging out a little bit. Next time we should do it on Discord. You don't have to chat as much. But then if you're on Discord, I don't know. Then you get your headset on. I don't know. It's more commitment from you to interact with me. Yeah. 20 minutes. That's all I got left. Fart around the internet time. Yeah, we are old. We are fucking old, my friend. Good night. Sleep tight. Go to bed, my darling.